Ooh, it's hot. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been about 2 months, I want to say. Got the car in the carport. Yeah, it's been about 2 months since my last video. Been busy with work, vacation, stuff like that. So, yeah, little update on the car. Took it racing, or tried to anyway. Ended up not going so well twice. Not once, but twice. Spent $100 pretty much to watch people race, because I was going to try to race, and ended up having crank and cam sensor issues. So that weekend we wasted doing that. Then the next day I went back to race. Ended up having an issue with the brake caliper. A bolt backed out. Got that taken care of. So took it to another race. So I'd say 3 times, twice, same place, same event. Took it to another racetrack. Went to race and ended up steering shaft came out on the second pass. So got it pretty much fixed now. Now I'm having issues with hot start cranks. I think it's the starter. I'm gonna replace the starter. It's just a little update on the car. So yeah, but that's not what this video today is about. Golly, it's hot down here in Alabama. We're going to be working on the Cobalt today. I've had these parts for like 3 months, 4 months. I just been buying them and putting them up on the shelf in the shop. So as you can tell, I got the Cobalt in the shop. Going to start working on it. Let me show you what I got. So as you can tell, we finally got the stage 3 kit. Got the big heat exchanger, got fuel injectors, got the pulley puller. Yeah, that's what that is. Option B kit, got all the hoses. Went with 2.9 pulley from ZCP. Dual pass end plate. We're going to put all this on today, or at least attempt to, for the most part. So yeah, first things first, we got to drain the coolant, start pulling stuff apart, and that's what we're going to do now. All right, guys, so as you can tell, we got the radiator out. It's draining over there with the stock heat exchanger. Had to take the front bumper off, but this is going to free up a lot of room. The next thing we're going to start doing is go ahead and taking off the cold air intake, all the supercharger stuff, take the belt off, go ahead and get it off. I'm not sure if I'm going, yeah, I won't be able to do it within the, I was going to change the pulley in the car, but you can't do it. It's not going to work. I'm not going to fight it. I'll go over there, put it on my workbench. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead, take off the belt, take off the supercharger, start taking everything off, getting it ready. And then we can start putting the new stuff off, new stuff on. You gotta take that piece off, start putting the dual end plate on, go from there. But we should be done with it today. Shouldn't take too long. It's going to take a few hours, but only a few minutes for y'all, probably like 15 minutes. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Put the bumper off, frees up a lot of room. I need to replace my my AC compressor, because it went out and I'm driving without AC. So this probably would have been a good time, but it is what it is. We'll deal with it when I get one. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start on that and get done. Alright guys, so I don't remember if I videoed this or not, but got the supercharger off. Pretty explanatory. You got, I don't know. Did it come with 4 dials? I don't know. I don't think it did. Just 2 dials. Put the supercharger back on whenever we're done. All right, we were able to get the stock pulley off. So the reason why I'm not videoing all this is because my GoPro batteries died on me. So anyways, ZZP tool, I wouldn't do it any other way. It'll save your pulley. So next up, we are going to be installing our adapter for the 2.9 pulley. I can't remember what they're called. Modular pulley hub. There we go. So we got that. Now all we gotta do is slide her on and start putting everything back together. I gotta put the dual pass end plate on. But other than that, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and slap the pulley hub on here. Shouldn't be too hard, and go about it that way. So I'll be back with y'all here in just a second. All right, guys. So got the hub installed. Now all we're gonna do is line it up, and we should be good. It doesn't call for it, but I'm putting blue Loctite on it. So there's that. I'm gonna put some blue Loctite on these, put the new pulley on, and next up we are going to start taking the dual pass end plate off, take it off, replace it with the other one, and I believe we're going to start putting everything back together slowly. We've got to put the heat exchanger on, start cutting hoses, measuring out everything, but for the most part, that's about it. I'm not going to put the injectors in today, just for the simple fact of I gotta have Dakota come over here, or I'm going to take it to him and have him tune the computer for him. So, but yeah, I got the injectors, got the pulley on, got the fittings and everything. But yeah, I'm going to continue working on. I'm going to put this on, put some Loctite on bolts, tighten them down, and start on the next piece. Alright guys, I got the intake off. I'm going to give a little advice to anyone that's doing this. There's cooling on. It's just turn that on. Alright, on the passenger side, there's a bolt right there, 15 millimeter. You will not be able to see it. You will try to unloosen other bolts. There's one right there on the back of it. That's the only intake bolt there is back there. We're going to go ahead and put in the dual pass. Sorry if I'm talking kind of loud. I got the fan on and my earphones in. Go ahead and put the intake back together and start putting everything back on. This is the new one. See, I got 3 hose connections. I got the other one somewhere. But yeah, we're moving right along. I gotta kind of hurry up because I got a buddy coming over here. We gotta work on his truck. So, yep. One thing at a time. We're moving right along. All we gotta do is start putting stuff back together. See, I unloosened a knock sensor, thinking that was the cause of. It looks like a knock sensor anyway. Typical GM. So, but yeah, moving right along. I gotta put the alternator and the AC compressor back on, but I'm gonna have to take it off again eventually. So, yep, moving right along. So once we get done with this, we start putting everything back together. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's like 2, 4, 6, 7 bolts. So just don't forget that bolt on the back side, guys. Connects right there off that bracket. I kept on trying to take those 2 off and I just couldn't get to them. I was like, there's no way. So, but yeah guys, just remember 15 millimeter bolt on the back. I think it's right here. Yeah, long joker. So yeah, I'm gonna bolt that down and get it put back on. All right guys, sorry I not updating as I should. I'm just updating as I go along. Got the pulley, the supercharger all installed. Got the tensioner installed. I like that because it's actually counterclockwise, that when you try to release tension on the belt, it doesn't loosen up like the stock one does. That stock one right here. I'm gonna put it over there with the rest of my garbage. So got everything plugged up. I believe the only thing we have really left to do is put injectors in. I'm not going to do that because I'm probably going to drive it over there to Dakota if push comes to shove, if you don't want to come over here. So I'm going to do that. Next thing we need to do is start doing the routing of the hoses. As I'm doing those, I'll show y'all as we go along. I got a bunch of hose over there. I got it for the, we got an installed option B bracket. But yeah, for the most part, we got a bunch of T's. I got just a bunch of them, man. Some stuff I ordered separate from the actual stage 3 kit they offer. But also, they were nice enough to send me the stencil, so I got to paint it. I might not even do it, honestly. So I'm going to continue rocking on installing everything. We got to cut some hoses. I think they're all the same, so I think we got plenty of that. So yeah, if you're not subscribed and want to see more of this car, hit that subscribe button. This is just my little car that I get around in just to have a little fun. Yeah, hit that like button if y'all like it so far. I try to show y'all as much as I can. This kit is easily, if you got a little bit of mechanic experience, it's a little time consuming, but if you know what you're doing and everything else, you should be all right. So yeah, I'm going to continue on. We'll start putting everything in and update you as I go. So as you can tell, we got the intercooler mounted up. Got the option B kit. I think I told y'all that yesterday. I'm not sure, can't remember. We got the intake back on. Started getting some of the hoses routed. We got that one routed. We got the one to the pump, to the stock heat exchanger done. We got it coming from the stock heat exchanger over to the stealth, or whatever they want to call it. Got that one done. It's going to loop back around. It's going to go back up in here somewhere. Then yeah, it goes back into the intake, and then we got to finish that up. Just a little piece of advice: don't put your supercharger on before you get done doing these hoses if you are doing them, because it's a very, very tight space. I had to take mine off, so it's sitting right there. So as you can tell, that's what we're running into now. I gotta finish up doing these two, which are going to connect to this hose I've already got run right here. I gotta cut it. It's gonna be coming from the option B kit. We're almost done. Once I get done with that, I just gotta hook everything back up, put the supercharger on, which is only like 4 bolts. So yeah, just giving y'all an update as I go along. I gotta tighten that bolt up. So yeah, that's what we got so far. We'll be cranking it up here shortly. Alright guys, so I done got the hose and wrapping done. As you can tell, we've got the top and the bottom of the dual pass come teeing into the pump, and over here I gotta cut it right here so I can get it within length. The supercharger sits right here, so I couldn't go all the way around behind there and over. It just wasn't gonna work out. So what I did is, in order to avoid the supercharger belt and all that, so I just ride it behind one of these AC lines. Come on over, and it comes over there. Bunch of T's. Clears everything, so we're good on that part. Now all I gotta do is cut that hose, put the supercharger back on, bolt everything back up, and we'll be ready to crank her on up. Unfortunately, won't be able to drive it today. There's a lot of racing going on over where at the drag strip, so big event. Yeah, going to finish this up and start putting coolant in both reservoirs. Alright guys, so I did a little cleaning up, got the car all put back together. Ran into a little issue, went to crank it and it just clicked. Yeah, add some water or coolant in the cylinders. Had to take it all apart all over again. Ended up having some one of the Laminova rings still in the stock one. So yeah, I've already fired it up, but she runs. Next thing up we're gonna have to do is get it tuned. I'm going to head to the racetrack tonight, go watch some racing. Sailor Man Promotions is over there from out of Louisiana and all that over there. They like grudge racing, so I'm gonna go over there and watch that. Going to eventually get this tuned by Dakota. He's already tuned on it one time. Turn off those ignitions that we love so much. So yeah, hopefully this is something. I know I haven't posted in about 2 months, so figure I start trying to get back after it. Still got to address the Camaro. Having some issues with it. I don't know what's going on. It keeps on, when you get into boost and get into RPM, it wants to cut out. It loses crank signal. So I'm gonna have to address that eventually and go from there. But I believe this is gonna be a wrap for this one, and we'll see y'all in the next one.